So, right, we're back to Atelier Ryza. Ah, right, so I need to make powerful fish bait. Quality at least 70. Right, while I was in Symphysis, and also, yeah, I've done every single one of them, apart from, like, that I can't do because it's part of the quest line. Again, landmarks, I need more places to get landmarks from, I need places to get exploration logs from, need more places to get battle logs, blah 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 blah. In fact, I could have had 4 exploration logs, couldn't I? No, I've done Claudia there, Ryza there, Tau there, and I was going to put like Lent there maybe or something because you know that will relate to him being part of battle and all that. So yeah, I've done a fair few bit of I've done quite a few recipes there, including one I didn't realise I could do, which got me where is it? Spirit bottle, there. I found a lapis papillion thing when I'm killing one of those things in the maple woods. And that let me make the spirit bottle, whatever the fuck that is. So delicious bait becomes powerful fish bait with a recipe there. Right? Yeah. So that's the recipe there. And it's 73, so that's good. It's not going to affect anything, we just need it for the fishermen, so. Alright, I did it. This is my greatest creation yet. It was tough, but I combined everything a fish could want. Fish will come swarming to it no matter how deep down they are, I hope. Now I just have to get it to the fishermen. Claudia's one was a pain in the ass. Sell 4,000 items. Once I got her up to level 30, she got a new personal quest to sell 4,000 items, and I was like, oh my god. So I had to go farming to get lots of items to just sell. Oh, Ryza, is this for us? Yep, this bait should be even stronger than before. Hopefully it will solve your lack of fish problem. Fantastic, thanks. We'll give it a try first thing tomorrow morning. Great, let me know how it goes. No, she is wearing armour there as well. Don't know why I didn't see it. I mean, I'm missing a landmark there, but I'm guessing it's where you need that jumpy thing for. Same with Meteor Castle, there's bits where I have to do jumpy and... I went back to her room though. She has a room on the island. So how'd the bait work out? Oh, hey Ryza. Sorry, no dice. We didn't catch a single tiny little fish. Are you sure the bait is stronger than before? It should be. If it didn't work, maybe there just aren't any fish left. Quit making excuses and do something about it. Isn't that your alchemy good for anything? Hey, why don't you back off a little? Ryza did what you asked her for, didn't she? If the fish aren't biting even stronger bait, maybe the monsters really are. That again, I'm sick of hearing about monsters. I guess we'll just have to fix this on our own. They didn't have to be so rude about it. Their entire livelihood is at risk. I'm sure they're just frustrated. Fine, but we slayed a dragon and they still treat us like this? They can all go to hell. Does everyone still sees us just a bunch of kids goofing off around here? I mean, they're just fucking abusing her kindness at this point. And they're getting angry at her for it because they're abusing her kindness. So anyway, long story short, nobody's willing to listen to us. Adults only focusing on what's right in front of them is nothing new, even if I tried to convince them. Ask the guardians who saw what you did to sing your praises. Don't be so eager to take on requests. If you rely on fate to improve your reputation, you really are just a child. You need to control it yourself. Now then, enough of that. I need you to take me to a village central authority figure. Central authority figure? Someone with political power. The more influence they have, the better. I see, I'll talk to some of the elders, but you'll probably want Mr. Brunnen. That's Maurice Brunnen, yes, the man who controls the town's water. Passionate, but also really pushy. That's him. He loves throwing his weight around, but why do you want to talk to someone like him? I need to talk with someone in power about the ruins and to settle this gate investigation for good. How I recall, the Brunnen estate is situated among a collection of ruins. That's perfect. Well, yeah, Trep Hill, they've got good old monuments, ancient etchings, dried up fountains, all that stuff. Everyone just decided out of nowhere that the Brunnens owned all that stuff for some reason. So if we show up without permission, worst case scenario, we get exiled from the island. If I can't get permission, I should find a way to ensnare him with his words for our potential backdoor retreat. You adults sure do like to play dirty. You're way sneaky on those kids. Come on, cheer up. Want some candy? Now you're just trying to annoy me, aren't you? Whatever, come on, I'll take you to Trephill. I don't need to ask where I'm going next. Hang on, was that no, Fragrant Memories I can't do yet. I keep getting this quest that I can't do, but it says I can do. And the end result is it's something in an area I haven't been to just yet, but I can access in a moment, sort of thing. So what does this outsider want from us? What do you care? I'm not going to spend all this time trying to keep the village running properly. See, he never misses his opportunity to talk himself up. What was that? Nothing, nothing at all. Thank you so much for sharing your precious time with us. Well, you did save boss, so I don't mind doing you a favour, as long as it's not unreasonable. And I'll make it straight to the point. Are you aware of any large Clink Kingdom ruins near the island? Ah yes, I understand your purpose here. But you can't find many such ruins on and around the island. I'm interested in any ruins that might be noticeably different from the more common variety here. Why, you want to make them into some kind of carnival show? Either way, nothing comes to mind. We don't want outsiders causing trouble here. Your merchants could be to blame for the dragon. Don't be ridiculous. The merchants make money and resources to the island. Such backwards thinking. I can't say I totally disagree with him on that. Those wicked forces are exactly what bring disaster to our land. There's no need to bicker. I only came to ask about the ruins I mentioned. The castle only involved the dragon, and I understand the western route is considered off limits. Do you intend to tread upon the Devil's Field? He'll surely bring a demon's curse to the village. Okay, listen, even I can't agree with the idea of outsiders brazenly violating our time-honoured customs. Having considered me, and I apologise, but may I have permission to explore the area around Trape Hill? What? Well, this is where you made your home, yes? I thought it only right I speak to you first. You interloper, how dare you? Mr. Brunnen? Get out of here, I will not allow you to stomp all over us. Of course, I understand, then I'll abandon my investigation, if you'll excuse me. Why? What the heck's going on? Come on, Ryza, I'm going to meet up with Leila at the port. This is why I love you outsiders. Does Bruno know something about the ruins on the island, and has he clicked to what on Paul's after then? Dad, can I talk to you? I mean, it's clear that on Paul is after something. That's the doctor, yeah, so I can't fulfill that request just yet. I've done every other quest I came across though. Jeez, I've never seen Mr. Brunin get that mad before. I wonder why. I bet he has some shady stuff he doesn't want anyone to find, like secret treasure or something. Emperor, are you really giving up the investigation? I thought we had to find that gate no matter what the cost. The Felicia appeared on the mainland, so there's no immediate need to investigate Trap Hill. Then I guess it's okay, but the whole thing is still kinda confusing. I hate that we can't explore the ruins on the mainland. There's still so much we don't know. Don't worry, we'll make our way there soon enough. That's why we've been training and... Huh? What is it? Look. It's Leela and some kid. That's not a combination. Leela! I just hi! Oh, are you finished? It was huge. Huh? This huge thing came out of the water, it floated around for a while and sank back down. Something huge in the water? Lila, could that mean? I've learned what I can, but the description matches any number of known sea monsters. So a monster really has made its way here. We have to tell the fishermen. I already tried, they all brushed me off. Some consider it a simple mistake, others assume the child is lying. Still, why are all those old fogies always so... It's likely they came to the surface after eating all the fish down below. Soon enough it will head for land. You mean it can walk on land? What are we supposed to do against a monster like that? Until the villagers are willing to accept the truth, we'll have to rely on you, Ryza. Me? And I had a thought, like, see this drought season coming up. It means the water's going to dry up. Does that mean the water in the cave over there is going to dry up so we can go down exploring? Because they said they couldn't go down where the water was there. Wait, the Atelier. Paul. Paul, Ryza, do you have a second? Sure, what's up? I'd like you to synthesize something for me. I've written it down so you shouldn't have any trouble with it. The main component is perfume, or some kind of aroma anyway. Yeah, I think I can handle this. You know, I kind of envy how you can say that with no hesitation. Paul, is your arm always going to be like that? The nerves are torn to shreds. No modern medicine exists that can heal it completely. But what about alchemy? I believe it may be possible, but only for extremely advanced alchemy. But don't tell Layla what I said. She'll just give me another lecture about not knowing when to give up. Well, I'm going to do my best. First with incense, and then someday I'm going to heal your fucking arms. How did he get his nerves torn to shreds in the first place? Right. I mean, I know bomb rod's there, but I don't know how to get Holy Arbor branch yet. I can easily make another bomb whenever I want. That'll do. Stevo! Stevo, stop trying to get your voice in. Stevo! That element value +1 means that bit there. One more level and I get to have another ingredient. $60. Oh. Oh, I also made other things while I was off camera. Yeah, that should be 93, which should be enough for Ompal. Yeah, so while I was off camera, I made this backpack and this compass. So that gives me monsters and treasures on the map, and that gives me a bigger basket, so I can carry up to 150 items. I combine my rod and net, and I combine my siphon axe to get gathering up medium and gathering up small, and that's got gathering up large. Same with this lot, they all got upgrades and equipment and all that. Top quality monster bait there. I'm all done, that's just for starters. Ignore her. Anyway, what do you need an incense for? Sorry, hot chocolates. Anyway, what do you... yeah, right there. Just a bit of insurance. Anything's better than nothing, as they say. Insurance? Speaking of which, nobody's seen the monster since then. I've been patrolling the shore, but most likely it's lying in ambush near the surface, waiting for some unsuspecting prey to wander too close. I still think we should keep trying to warn the others, but I guess it's no use. Indeed, since we're outsiders, the more we try and tell them, the more stubborn they'll become. Which is why we got this, just in case. What the hell are you two talking about? Why do adults always have to be so cryptic? It's obvious they're going to throw the monster attractor to to attract the monster away from other people. Like, that seems pretty obvious. Like, they're going to use the monster attractor to lure it away to save the people there. Ryza! Oh. Oh, hi Agatha. Hey, what's wrong? I don't look like that look in your face. This isn't something I'm happy to bring up, but I just thought you should know. What's going on? Rumours have been spreading among the fishermen and other dock workers. What rumours? Basically, that the reason all the fish have disappeared is because of the alchemist Outlander. What, you mean Ompal? Who's spreading such vicious lies? Ompal would never do something like that. I believe you, but the fishermen don't. The rumour is starting to take a life of its own. But why? Many of the locals hadn't had a chance to talk with him personally. All they know is that some outsider showed up, and not long after disaster struck the village. People tend to look for easy answers when it comes to things like this. But I've heard that he and his partner have been spending a lot of time near the lake, so the fishermen... But they're patrolling the area to make sure the monster lurking in the lake doesn't attack. Which, according to the fishermen, is just another lie spread by the interloper alchemist. I don't have time for this, I have more investigations to work on. Ryza, please don't do it in rash. No, I expect you to listen. I'll see what I can do about this. Yeah, she's taking a real liking to Ryza. She's really stopped viewing Ryza as a child now. Well, to a degree, she stopped viewing... She still understands that Ryza is not completely there, but she also realises that Ryza's no longer a child. Ryza, hold her right there. What do you want, Mum? I'm really busy right now. This Ompal fella you've been hanging around with, he's the alchemist, right? Are you sure he's okay? What do you mean okay? Everyone's talking about how he provoked the dragon and made all the fish disappear. Don't tell me you believe those rumours too. I don't know what you've been up to lately, but I just hope you're not mixed up in something like that. Mom, why would you just assume that Ompal would do such terrible things? Why wouldn't I? After all, he's an expert in that strange sorcery that nobody understands. Alchemy isn't. Afternoon, Mrs. Stout. Those two overheard it and they just jumped right in front of her. Do you mind if we borrow Ryza for a little bit? Hey, just hold on. They're like, shut up, Ryza. Well, what are you doing? Mum said that Ompal and that alchemy's. I know a lot of people have been saying the same terrible things lately. The rumours are spreading all over town. All over town. Dad decided to pop me in the mouth over it. Ow. He said I was ruining his reputation by hanging out for a vagrant, as if he has a reputation to ruin. Tau, Claudia, has anyone said anything to you? My parents think I got involved with Ompal because I spent too much time with those books. I don't know what to say, so I just came here. I'm worried they might ban me from the library. Father said he had heard from some other merchants that Ompal dumped poison in the lake. That's terrible. Father's known him long enough that he doesn't believe the rumours, but is still causing problems. This can't all just be happening by coincidence, can it? There must be someone behind it, but who? No, it can't be. He wouldn't go that far, would he? There's only one way to find out. We need to look into it ourselves. Oh! Is Mr. Brunnen been getting annoyed at Ompal and decided to make those rumours up about him to get rid of him? I've just left the sound off because we're probably been writing another cutscene. Okay, thanks. I'll look into it. Thanks. You're a guardian, right? So it's your job to arrest anyone who might be causing trouble? Agatha, the entire island is. I know, so I guess you've heard, huh? It seems to have been a coordinated effort by the fishermen to spread these rumours to the village. A coordinated effort? So then... But the method is so sloppy, it just goes to show he really is still a child. He? That's right, it all comes back to Lumbar. He's the source of all these rumours. Then Boss must be involved too. Wait, Lent, just calm down. Calm down? Calm down? No way, not this time. I had it with him. I know how you feel, but... Everyone, please. A scuffle in the streets isn't going to fix the problem, so Ryza, what are you planning to do? We need to talk to Boss first, then we can figure it out from there. I see, aye, so Ryza is actually become a bit more mature about things, and Agatha seems to have noticed that and has just given her a bit more slack than she normally would. I'm guessing Trep Hill's where we have to go. Yeah. Yeah, so Agatha seems to have given poor Ryza a bit more slack lately. It's like she's seen what Ryza can do and she just is like, nah, fuck it, we're not going to. Mr. Brunnen, where's Boss? Who's yelling at me? Oh, it's you. What do you want? I hope you didn't drag the Valence girl with you. Who knows what new rumours might arise? You would know, because you're the one spreading all these rumours. What are you accusing me of? Huh? If you have time to waste here, surely you have time to deliver this document to those vagabonds. This is a summons to appear before the town assembly, but this is only for major town issues. Exactly, we must sentence those who disturb the peace. They're lucky we invited them to join. You bastard, you call that lucky? What did you call me? How dare you speak to me like that? Have you forgotten who I am? Calm down, Lent. I don't think he knows what's going on. This could just cause more trouble for us. She's right. Now's not the time to go flying off the handle. Impertinent child. Anyway, I trust you to deliver those summons. Who knows where those drifters might be? Mr. Brunnen, I'm sorry, but you didn't answer my question. Question? What question? Where's Boss? I have no idea. Boss, if you've got something to say, why don't you say it to our faces? You better be there at assembly. Boss was like hiding behind the wall to be. We'll grab a couple of flowers. Yeah, it's just back-to-back cutscenes right now, isn't it? I've had the sound off for most of the fucking video. I knew they were upset with me, but I didn't expect to be dragged in front of some kangaroo court. To think he takes such formal actions as issuing a summons. I suppose he is a slave to procedure. I suppose he's a slave to procedure. He just loves any opportunity to throw around his political weight. I'm really sorry, you two. It seems like the entire village has turned against you. No need to be upset. It's normal for travellers like us to take the blame for whatever trouble they wander into. The fact is, we've been through this kind of thing many times before. That's right. The root cause of the trouble always lies elsewhere, of course. Oh, really? So will you go to the assembly? Obviously they have no basis for their accusations. I have no choice. Running away would just make us look even more guilty. But there's no way it'll be a fair trial. If they decide to exile you, what would change? It's not like we live there currently, and I suppose I should try and fight it. We must remain in this land until we can uncover and seal the gate. So why are they so fixated on this particular gate? When do you think that might happen? We haven't even found the gate yet. I mean, is it like the big fucking Oblivion gate? You know, like where they open 3 gates to make this giant great gate? Is that what they're looking for? A great gate? They can hit like the biggest Felucia through? Hope we can do it before I have to leave the village. Anyway, let's focus on the near future for now. Let's go, Leela, but safety first. Of course, you hardly need to mention it. What are you talking about? Doesn't concern you, or perhaps it does. Either way, that insurance for ours may soon come into play. What now? Head to Brennan Manor and Trepal. Oops. Whew. I need to get a drink after this. I call this an emergency town assembly into... Oh. Oops. I call this emergency town assembly into session. My son, Boss Brunin, will be leading the proceedings. I'm glad to see you didn't run away this time. I never run away, not when it... Our agenda is the many disasters that have struck our village, and their relation to the newly arrived alchemist. The dragon's arrival, the bizarre loss of our fish supply, it all began after the alchemist and his woman arrived. And that's the only reason you have to blame him. You have accusations that have absolutely no basis. They've been crawling all over our village and its ruins. They violate every taboo we adhere to. That's right, we pay all due respect to those ruins, and yet they trample all over them. They must have done something to the Meteor Castle to make our dragon protector turn on us. It's true that dragon has never caused us trouble. Such strangers cannot be denied. If I could just explain it to them about the Felucia and the gate. They even implied that they would visit the Devil's Field. Another serious violation. What are they plotting? These outsiders ignore our traditions. That alone is worthy of exile. And furthermore, his alchemy is nothing but an arcane occult sorcery. What? Ryza, when the fish first appeared, you created a special bait for the fishermen, is that correct? Yes, but it did work. Everyone knows that. For a while, yes, but before long, not one single fish could be hauled up. Everyone knows that too. It's because a sea monster made its way into the lake. It has nothing to do with my bait. Who would believe such an obvious lie? It's clear that you spread some drug, no, some poison into the lake. And how did Ryza learn to make the poison? From this interloper alchemist. You can't seriously be trying to blame all this on alchemy. The scheme to enrage a dragon, the poison to kill off the fish, the alchemist is the heart of it all. You speak true, my son. The root cause is... I move that we exile these 2 drifters and ban the use of alchemy throughout the village. Boss! Now then, Ryza, everyone can go back to... Mr. Brunin, we have trouble. What is this commotion? The town assembly was just about to arrive at its verdict. We've got bigger problems right now. A giant monster that just attacked the port. I've never seen anything like it. What? That's impossible. Now you see what Ryza tried to warn you about. I was not involved in with the dragon, and now... Anyway, it's time for you to put your alchemy to use, Ryza. You know what to do. You're right, just leave this to me. And as we're going to the port. We're going to be eaten up by a fucking big fish. Well, it shouldn't take too long. We've got enough time left in the... no we don't. Oh well. Everyone. Ryza, there you are. This is bad. Really, really bad. Look. Oh, one of them! Oh, I've beat the shit out of them before. Just not in the water. I've done it on land, the land ones. There's one in the volcano with this big platform where you have to jump up to. I can't do this now. And you get magma powder up there as well. It's so big. Is it going to ram into the port? So Leela has been attracting it. No, it's heading for shallow water. It might be looking for a good spot to get to land. Need to go after it. Leela, the monster's heading this way. I thought so. I'll be here soon. You, Guardian, come with me. We need to evacuate the stragglers. I know that's important, but are you really going to make Ryza fight that thing all by herself? I'm not making her, I'm trusting her. You guys can handle this, can't you? Yeah, hell yes. We already slayed our dragon, we'll take care of this, no problem. I knew this was going to happen. Why can't I ever just say no to these things? Because you'd never abandon your friends. If we win here, we can take all that bad stuff and flip it upside down. I mean, what I mean is, please just help me. You got it. Okay, of course. Oh, here we go. Big monster fish. Is that all? 1200 HP. Alright, she went to deal fire damage. I got eat bomb. One more power. Holy fuck! That took a fucking ton of his health off. That's like a third of his health in one hit. Ah, it's down to 200. Fucking Lent has just went bonkers on it. I mean, yeah, that was tough. That was so tough for us. We had such a hard time of fighting that. Half. We won. Not too shabby. It's kind of hard to believe, but yeah, we won. I bet she did that on purpose to give them a chance to prove themselves. Well done. We evacuated most of the villagers ahead of time, so there were no major injuries. Thanks. Wait, ahead of time? I guess we were able to prove there really was a sea monster here. It's kind of overkill, though. I'd say we also earned the right to be treated as full-fledged adults. Well, to be fair, Agatha has been treating Ryza as an adult for quite a time now. If you go back to Town Assembly and show them how you used alchemy to win, that would be a huge help. Town Assembly? I guess I can say this now that it's over, but that monster attacked at the perfect time. That's because I lured it out. It was much bigger than I expected, but I'm glad to see my fear was unfounded. You lured it out? Yeah, remember that bit of insurance you made for us? It actually contained an order that attracts all kinds of sea-based monsters. We wanted to time it just right. You what? So that's why Ompal was so calm throughout the assembly. So we were just moving us around like your little puppets the whole time? Ultimately the monster had to be defeated. I dragged the Guardian away so you could earn all the credit. We capitalised on an unavoidable situation. Our position here is strengthened and we now have more options. Adults are also so sneaky. Well, I hope you'll take this as advice with that in mind. You still need to go and restore Ompal's honour. Okay. I mean, I knew the fight wasn't going to be that fucking long because yeah, I'm kind of over leveled. Anyway.